Clark eyes up. Bounces to Boston. Boston one-on-one with Jones, will flip it in.
Caitlin Clark, a basketball prodigy, showcased her exceptional skills by recording an impressive stat line of 17 points, 13 assists, and 4 steals in a game. However, despite her individual brilliance, the Indiana Fever still fell short of victory. The reason behind this seemingly paradoxical outcome might be attributed to the questionable coaching decisions and the inconsistent performances of her teammates. Appears that Caitlin Clark's immense talent is being hindered by the very people who are meant to support and guide her towards success.
Clark comes up with a steal. Clark thought about pulling up from 3, will dip inside and lay it in.
Caitlin Clark's journey to the top has been paved with a relentless dedication to her craft, a testament to her unwavering passion and drive. From an early age, her natural abilities on the basketball court were undeniable, captivating audiences with her masterful three-point shooting and awe-inspiring, pinpoint-accurate passes that left her opponents frozen in their tracks. With an insatiable thirst for improvement, Caitlin spent countless hours honing her skills, pushing her physical and mental limits to reach new heights. She meticulously studied game footage, analyzed her performances, and constantly sought out the advice of experienced coaches and mentors, determined to refine aspect of her game. This uncompromising work ethic, combined with her exceptional natural talent, propelled Caitlin to the upper echelons of the sport, leaving onlookers in a state of wonder and admiration. Her ability to seamlessly blend raw athleticism with a deep understanding of the game's nuances is a true marvel to behold, as she effortlessly orchestrates the flow of play, making second decisions that often leave her defenders scrambling to keep up. Off the court, Caitlin's dedication extends beyond the game itself. She is known for her unwavering commitment to her academic pursuits, maintaining a rigorous course load while balancing the demands of her athletic career. This well-rounded approach has not only earned her the respect of peers, but has also positioned her as a role model for young athletes, inspiring them to strive for excellence in all facets of their lives. As Caitlin continues to captivate audiences with her awe-inspiring performances, her journey serves as a testament to the power of unwavering determination and the relentless pursuit of one's passions. Her story is a shining example of what can be achieved when natural talent is coupled with an uncompromising work ethic, a true inspiration for all who aspire to reach the pinnacle of their respective fields.
You know, I don't know that I've taken the time to fully appreciate it, to be quite honest. Sometimes I still think, wow, you know, did that really happen? And so I know it's time to...
At Iowa, under the guidance of Coach Lisa, Caitlin Clark blossomed into a basketball star. Coach Lisa is no ordinary mentor. She possesses the unique ability to bring out the best in her players. During her time at Iowa, Clark proved to be a remarkable talent, leading the nation in scoring, shattering records with ease, and making the seemingly impossible look effortless. Iowa games became must-see events, not just for fans of the team, but for any basketball enthusiast. Clark's masterful control of the game and her exceptional playmaking skills made her a sensation. With the announcement of Caitlin Clark's transition to the WNBA, the excitement was palpable. People were already drawing comparisons to legendary players, anticipating that she would be a game-changer for the Indiana Fever. The buzz surrounding her wasn't just about her unparalleled skills, but also her captivating personality. Clark has an infectious energy that makes you believe anything is possible, and fans eagerly awaited to see her bring that same spirit to the professional level. As Caitlin Clark entered the WNBA, expectations were sky high, with everyone eager to witness the continuation of her collegiate brilliance. The anticipation was palpable as Caitlin Clark's transition from college phenom to professional powerhouse was eagerly anticipated. Fans closely followed her path, eager to witness her dominate the toughest league in women's basketball, just as she had in Iowa. The hope was that she would become the face of the franchise, leading the Fever to new heights. However, the reality has not been as straightforward as expected. Despite her undeniable talent and early displays of brilliance, has encountered unexpected obstacles in the WNBA, tempering the initial excitement surrounding a rival on the professional stage.
Scored, I think, 5 points in the last 6.5 minutes of this game. What do you feel like changed down the stretch offensively for you guys that couldn't get over the top?
Just seemed like the ball got really stuck. I don't know, we didn't move it side to side like we had for 3/4.
The new head coach arrived with a respectable background, having assisted various teams across the league. The expectation was that she would bring stability and a winning attitude to the struggling franchise. However, things have not unfolded as hoped. Her coaching approach has faced significant criticism, as she's known for making perplexing decisions during games rather than playing to the strengths of her star players. One of the most glaring issues has been her utilization of Caitlin Clark, who is widely considered the most thrilling rookie in the league at the moment. The arrival of the new head coach, Sarah Williamson, was met with cautious optimism by the team's loyal fan base. Williamson came with a resume, having served as an assistant coach for several successful teams in the league over the past. Her extensive experience and proven track record of helping teams reach new heights fueled the hope that she would be the catalyst needed to turn the struggling franchise around. Initially, Williamson's no-nonsense approach and emphasis on disciplined play seemed to have a positive impact on the team. The players responded well to her demanding coaching style, and there were signs of progress as the team's defensive intensity and ball movement improved. The fans were eager to see how Williamson's leadership and acumen would translate to on-court success. However, as the season progressed, the team's performance began to plateau, and the initial enthusiasm started to wane. Williamson's coaching decisions were coming under increasing scrutiny, as she was often criticized for her puzzling substitution patterns and seemingly unconventional game planning. Rather than playing to the strengths of her star players, she appeared to be trying to force a system that did not entirely fit the team's personnel. One of the most glaring examples of Williamson's questionable coaching choices has been her handling of rookie sensation Caitlin Clark. The young phenom has been the talk of the league, dazzling fans with her electrifying skills and playmaking ability. Many expected that Williamson would build the team's offense around Clark's talents, allowing her to showcase her full potential. Instead, Williamson has been accused of underutilizing Clark, frequently keeping her on the bench crucial moments or failing to design plays that maximize her impact on the game. The growing discontent among the team's fan base and the increasing media scrutiny have put Williamson's future with the franchise in jeopardy. As the team continues to struggle, the pressure is mounting on the staff to find a way to unlock the team's true potential and turn the season around before it's too late.
You can't keep putting people on the line. 32 free throws, it's just you just don't have to give yourself a chance. So that's something we've got to get back. Watch how we're fouling, if it's slap downs, if it's two hands on. Like we've got to get better at that.
Imagine a basketball game where Caitlin is on fire, racking up points and assists effortlessly. You'd think any coach would let her take charge and dominate the game, right? However, the opposing team's coach often the opposite. There have been multiple instances where they've pulled Caitlin out of crucial moments or shifted her to less impactful positions on the court. One particularly glaring example happened recently in the final minutes of a close game. Caitlin was visibly frustrated when the coach decided to hand the ball over to Erica Wheeler instead of letting Caitlin, who had been dominating the game, control the final plays. The frustration was evident in Caitlin's body language, and there's even video evidence of her disagreeing with the coach during a timeout. These kinds of decisions by the coach have left many fans and analysts wondering what they're thinking. Caitlin excels when she's given the freedom to run the offense and make those jaw-dropping plays that only she can. The coach seems determined to stick to a more rigid system that doesn't fully utilize Caitlin's unique talents. It's not just about benching her at odd times. It's about not building the team's strategy around her strength. The coaching staff's conservative, risk-averse approach is hin Clark's abilities to thrive. Their restrictive game plan fails to capitalize on her strengths, such as lightning-fast pace, innovative play, and willingness to take calculated risks. Fans have taken notice and are voicing their discontent on social media, demanding a change in the coaching style to unleash Clark's full potential. They firmly believe that with the proper guidance, could propel the Fever to new levels of success, just as she did during her standout collegiate career. The current strategy is effectively stiff one of the WNBA's brightest rising stars, and the fans are clamoring for a more dynamic, player-empowered approach that allows Clark to lead and excel the primary playmaker.
It wasn't like anything bad by any means.
Coach was talking about
Go ahead.
Sorry, thank you. Given that you are a huge basketball fan and we are located in Connecticut right now, big basketball fans, Dan Hurley not going to the Lakers instead of moving on for college basketball. What does that mean for college basketball and just for basketball?
The dynamics within the team can be quite complex. Kelsey Mitchell, for instance, is a puzz figure. When she's in the zone, she's an absolute powerhouse, sinking three-pointers from seemingly anywhere and driving to the basket with a grace that leaves you in awe. This is exactly the kind of the team needs. However, her performance is like a roller coaster. One moment she's making incredible plays, and the next she's turning the ball over or making questionable decisions that leave you scratching your head. This inconsistency poses a real challenge, as it's difficult for the team to maintain momentum when one of their key players is so unpredictable. One game she's the star, and the next she's costing the team points with careless mistakes. Then there's Erica Wheeler, whose playing style is almost the complete opposite of what Caitlin Clark requires. Wheeler tends to hold on to the ball and make her own plays, which disrupts the flow of the game. Clark thrives when she's in control, directing the team's strategy and creating opportunities for herself and her teammates. But with Wheeler at the helm, Clark often finds herself relegated to a more passive role, unable to fully utilize her strengths and drive the team's success. Clark's role is often diminished, leaving her waiting for opportunities that may never arise. Not only constrains her effectiveness, but also suppresses her natural talent for making plays. It's frustrating to witness, as she could accomplish so much more if given the chance. Teammate Christy Wallace also plays a part, though less prominently. Wallace is often seen as the weakest starter in the league and has recently tried to avoid making major mistakes, though her contributions remain limited. She's not actively hurting the team, which is a small consolation. Aaliyah Boston shows glimpses of promise, but is also impacted by the team's chaotic dynamics. Boston can be a powerful presence inside, but relies on quality passes and support from players like Clark. When the offense is not functioning properly, Boston's effectiveness also suffers.
You know, I hope the conversation stays around these 12 girls and you know what they're going to do. And there's no sort of conversation or anything.
Started talking to the refs a few times. Just kind of what were those conversations about? It seemed like you're kind of appealing to the refs a little bit.
Yeah, just getting clarification on a few fouls. Not anything. Like, they were good conversations. They were trying to help me out and show me.
Clark's recent comments praising her former coach Lisa Bluter as the best coach ever seemed to subtly suggest her dissatisfaction with her current situation under coach Christie Sides. This admiration for her, who helped her thrive at Iowa, highlights the apparent frustrations Clark is experiencing now. It's as if she's implying that's how it should be done, without directly criticizing Sides. Clark's remarks reflect a deeper issue. She's accustomed to playing with confidence, knowing her coach supports and trusts her decision-making on the court. Under Sides, that confidence appears to be eroding, as Clark is being molded into a role that doesn't suit her natural game, impacting her performance and morale. In a recent game, Clark recorded an impressive stat line of 17 points, 13 assists, and 4 AL's jaw-dropping numbers for any player, let alone a rookie. Yet, despite her incredible individual performance, the team still lost. This frustrating pattern has become clear in games where Clark excels, putting up double-doubles or leading the team still struggles to win, suggesting a larger issue at play. The team's scoring struggles don't stem from Clark's performance, which remains strong. Instead, the problem lies with the other players not providing enough support and the coaching strategies failing to fully utilize Clark's abilities. We're curious to hear your take on this situation.